SDCCU has partnered with San Diego County Library to host a book drive aimed at promoting literacy through Southern California. The program is called Lift Up Literacy. I'm joined now by Miguel Acosta, the director of the San Diego County Library, and Heather Diamond, the senior vice president of business development at SDCCU. And we were just talking, Heather, how this is one of the great things about your job in particular is all these different campaigns. And this is a really important one for the youth, as well as even for some of the adults that still use the library, San Diego County Library here throughout. Books, reading, again, this is a really good cause. Right?
It is.
Yeah. So what's it feel like when you get to go ahead and work with something like this?
This is, like I was saying, one of our favorite campaigns because it is so important. We've partnered with the San Diego County Library for a number of years now on our Financial Wellness Wednesdays program, which brings complimentary financial education to the community. And they've been such a wonderful partner for us. We thought, what else can we do? And so we thought, well, we can host an annual book drive to help support their literacy efforts in the community, and that's how Lift Up Literacy was born.
Why, Miguel, we have seen some reports in recent years, and particularly one that I found troubling was the amount of adults that still read a book. It's gone down. Something that we're doing with our daughter is making sure that we're reading to her every night, 2, 3, 4 books, whatever it takes. So why are we seeing this trend, and how do we combat a trend like that? It starts with libraries, right?
Well, so first of all, I have to say, I don't know if it's just the San Diego region, but we see a little different. Our customers are turning out. So
that's awesome.
Just our one library system last year, customers checked out or downloaded 12 million books.
Wow.
We have both the traditional written printed books, and we have a digital library. Our digital library, which is available on Libby, which is a free app that anybody can download, every day 13,000 area residents use our Libby app and download about 15,000 ebooks every day.
Wow.
And then in our physical libraries, about 6 million checkouts every year. So from our perspective, reading is alive and well in San Diego. But of course, we need to not let up on that effort, right? Especially when you're talking about reading to your children. We want all children to be really good readers because it's important. By 3rd grade, we hit that inflection point where children transition from learning to read to reading to learn.
Yeah.
So if they're not really great readers by 3rd grade, then we start seeing them slip. So we do everything we can to promote reading at that age.
I saw something that was very interesting here as well, too, was the fact that books are being given to families at events so that they can build their own home libraries.
Absolutely.
How important is something like that to see books visible in the home?
So it's the most darling thing. So we'll do an outreach event, and we'll have tables of books out available. And, we tell the children, come, take a book. And sometimes they're hesitant, sometimes they're bold, and they take a look right away. And we say, no, you get to take it home. I don't have to bring it back. No, it's yours. So they select that book and they just clutch it.
That's awesome.
And they go show their family. And sometimes we'll do events in the park to go find a shady spot to read. So you can tell, right, they're fostering that love of reading at that age. So important.
And so I think for a lot of people, when they're seeing this, they want to know how it is that they can help. So this is going to be a book drive where people can physically help out. They can donate these books. Heather, what are the details about how it is that folks can get involved?
Well, we've tried to make it as easy as possible, so you can donate new or like-new books at any of our SDCCU locations. We have large donation barrels right there in the lobby, so just come in, drop in the books that you're ready to pass on, and we'll get them over to our friends at the library.
And when we're talking about making that difference, you mentioned the home libraries. One of the things that I love seeing in some neighborhoods are the free use books take in, drop by, right? You guys do that, yeah?
So they're called Little Free Libraries, that you see in neighborhoods. So we started this program at the direction of our Board of Supervisors to establish a network of Little Free Libraries. So we're up to 100 Little Free Libraries that we have sponsored and founded all throughout the communities. And so a lot of these books make their way to the Little Free Libraries, and they make their way to the outreach events that we do.
Why is a partnership like this so important, Heather?
It's an incredible partnership. Like I said, we promote financial literacy, but also literacy within the community, and it just helps create a healthy and thriving community.
Okay, so one more time here before we go to break, the website for folks to go ahead and find out a little bit more information.
You can find more, including all of our branch locations, what we can and cannot accept at sdccu.com/bookdrive.
Okay, Heather, Miguel, thank you guys so much for joining us here this morning.